What is going on, Skol Nation? Grab your hot dish because we have some massive breaking news coming out of TCO Performance Center today. Our quarterback room is turning into an absolute battlefield. A former receiver is dropping truth bombs, and the front office just secured a vital piece for our offensive line. You do not want to miss a single second of this update. But before we dive in, do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button right now to stay updated on everything Minnesota Vikings. Let's get into it.
What is going on, Skol Nation? The Minnesota Vikings are making serious noise, and our former receiver Jalen Nailor just dropped a massive truth bomb about our quarterback situation. Even though Speedy Nailor left for the Las Vegas Raiders in free agency, he is still bleeding purple and gold today. Nailor recently went on the Up and Adams show with Kay Adams and gave us some incredible insight into what is brewing at TCO Performance Center. When asked if J.J. McCarthy can still be the franchise guy for Minnesota, Nailor did not hesitate. He confidently stated that J.J. absolutely can. He said it is just a matter of McCarthy getting those live game reps and building on the flashes he showed us during his rookie campaign. We all know McCarthy faced heavy scrutiny throughout the 2025 season for some up-and-down play that frustrated the loyal fan base. Because of those struggles, head coach Kevin O'Connell and then general manager Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah made it abundantly clear that they wanted to bring in a veteran presence. They needed someone to push McCarthy, which led to the absolute shocker of Minnesota signing Kyler Murray to a cheap one-year deal. Nailor thinks this dynamic is exactly what the doctor ordered. He pointed out that having a healthy season is the most crucial step for McCarthy. He emphasized that the kid has all the necessary tools and intangibles to succeed at the highest level if he can just stay completely healthy. When Adams pressed Nailor on how Kyler Murray's presence will impact our young signal caller, Nailor lit up. He called the former Michigan Wolverine an ultimate competitor. He promised the fans that this training camp showdown is going to be an absolute battle of epic proportions in the Twin Cities. Nailor mentioned he does not know who will ultimately come out on top, but he is rocking with his guy JJ no matter what. He firmly believes this competition will bring out the absolute best in both quarterbacks, putting a massive chip on their shoulders to perform under immense pressure. He said they will have to go out there and perform like their actual lives depend on it. That is the exact kind of gritty, no-nonsense mentality we need inside the Vikings locker room right now. Meanwhile, Nailor will be watching this intense drama unfold from the outside completely. After 4 memorable seasons in Minnesota, the speedy 27-year-old secured the bag with a 3-year, $35 million contract from Las Vegas. He joins a rebuilding Raiders squad that might be drafting a new rookie quarterback very soon, leaving his Vikings days officially behind him. We can't forget how O'Connell built Nailor's confidence from day one, constantly reminding him to trust the tough process through his early injury struggles. It took until his 3rd year to finally stay healthy, finishing his final 2 seasons here with 57 catches, over 800 yards, 10 touchdowns. Nailor said it is all love for the Vikings. He wishes he could still wear the iconic purple and gold, but he understands the brutal business of the league. He called himself a Viking for life and even teased a potential return down the road. Skol to that, Speedy Nailor.
Skol Nation, if you are loving these daily updates, take just 1 second to smash that like button and drop a comment below. It really helps the channel grow. Now, let us shift our attention to the trenches because the Vikings just secured a massive piece for our offensive line. The Buffalo Bills will reportedly not match the offer sheet for restricted free agent Ryan Van Denmark. This means he is officially heading to Minnesota right away this week. He signed a deal worth $4.2 million, according to NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero. The Minnesota front office originally extended this offer sheet to the talented 27-year-old offensive lineman on Wednesday. Buffalo had a tight 5-day matching window that expired very quickly today. Because Van Denmark originally entered the league as an undrafted player, the Vikings will not have to send any draft picks back to the Bills. So, now that we absolutely got our guy, what does this actually mean for the overall outlook of our heavily scrutinized offensive line this season? Van Denmark is a massive 6'6" undrafted swing tackle with 3 solid seasons of NFL experience under his belt. He is heavily projected to seamlessly fill the vital swing tackle role that Justin Skol occupied last season. This position has become incredibly important for us over the years. With stars like Christian Darrisaw and Brian O'Neill dealing with frustrating injuries recently, having a reliable backup is absolutely paramount. Van Denmark arriving in the Twin Cities likely pushes Walter Rouse straight back to the 3rd string tackle spot on the depth chart.
We need this kind of immense depth. Looking at his stats from last year in Buffalo, VanDenmark made 17 appearances, including 4 critical starts. He played a grand total of 312 snaps, earning a very respectable 74.4 offensive grade from PFF, alongside a solid pass blocking and run blocking grade overall. He only allowed 9 total pressures and 2 sacks across 147 pass blocking snaps. By successfully landing VanDenmark, this heavily allows Blake Brandel to completely shift his focus toward taking over as the full-time starting center for our potent offense moving into 2026. Brandel has been a supremely versatile backup option for the Purple and Gold over the past couple of seasons. With veteran Ryan Kelly announcing his retirement, Brandel is perfectly positioned to anchor the line, unless the front office decides to draft a rookie center or sign another veteran free agent. Right behind Brandel on the depth chart sits third-year center Michael Juergens. The 6'5" lineman was a 7th-round selection by the Vikings back in 2024. Juergens has tallied 309 career offensive snaps in 18 appearances, making 3 spot starts along the way. He allowed 9 pressures and 4 sacks last season. Zeke Correll remains our current third-string center behind both Brandel and Juergens. Switching to the guard positions, Donovan Jackson is coming off a highly promising rookie campaign, and Will Fries is entering the 2nd year of his massive new contract. Henry Bird projects as the backup left guard behind Jackson, while Joe Huber will serve as the immediate backup for Fries. The trenches are finally taking shape, Skol Nation. We have incredible depth, fierce competition, and a real plan to keep our new quarterback completely upright throughout the entire season.
But wait, the quarterback room drama does not stop there, Skol Nation. It was officially reported on Thursday that veteran signal caller Carson Wentz is returning to the Minnesota Vikings for the 2026 season. NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero revealed the exact contract details early Saturday morning. Wentz is signing a brand new 1-year deal worth $3 million, which includes some massive upside potential. He gets $2,645,000 fully guaranteed. That is a significant commitment for a guy who will be battling in a very crowded Vikings quarterback room. Remember, Wentz played last season with us on a much cheaper 1-year deal worth around $1.4 million. He completed 65% of his passes for over 1,200 yards, throwing 6 touchdowns and 5 interceptions, before unfortunately suffering a brutal season-ending shoulder injury recently. What makes this new deal so incredibly fascinating is the guaranteed money. His $2.6 million guaranteed is notably higher than what we gave Kyler Murray earlier this month. Murray signed a 1-year deal worth just $1.3 million to come compete in Minnesota right now. While it is a relatively small margin in NFL terms, it is still a wildly interesting note given the current state of our quarterback depth chart heading into the regular season. The front office clearly values what Wentz brings to the table as a seasoned locker room veteran leader. According to brilliant Vikings beat reporter Ben Gosling, the contract includes a $1.1 million signing bonus and a fully guaranteed base salary. Wentz also secured a very nice $100,000 workout bonus, plus some lucrative per-game active roster bonuses to keep him highly motivated. If he hits all his likely to be earned incentives, he can pocket another $200,000. The total cap hit sits right around $3 million, making it the 24th highest cap hit on the entire Vikings roster right now, according to the experts at SpotTrack Online. So what exactly is the ultimate plan for Carson Wentz? He is fully expected to compete for the primary backup role, while Kyler Murray and J.J. McCarthy engage in a fierce battle for the starting job. At 33 years old, Wentz knows his exact place right now this season. He is firmly proven to be a more than serviceable reserve option who can step up and manage games if the starter goes down with an injury. Let us not forget, this guy was the absolute favorite to win league MVP back in 2017 before tearing his knee ligaments. That devastating injury seemingly altered the entire trajectory of his once promising career forever. Since then, he has made multiple stops across the league, playing in Indianapolis, Washington, Los Angeles, and Kansas City, before finally finding a solid home here in the great state of Minnesota last year for good. This upcoming campaign will mark his amazing 11th professional season since being selected with the 2nd overall pick by the Philadelphia Eagles way back in 2016. It is going to be incredibly fun watching these 3 dynamic quarterbacks battle it out inside US Bank Stadium this summer, Skol Nation.
Looking at the big picture, Kwesi and KLC are building an insanely competitive roster. The quarterback room is the most crowded we have seen in years. You have J.J. McCarthy needing reps, Kyler Murray bringing elite veteran competition, and Carson Wentz providing an incredibly solid insurance policy. It is a high-stakes environment where iron sharpens iron. Plus, securing Ryan VanDenmark means we are not ignoring the trenches. Protecting whoever wins this quarterback battle is the ultimate priority. The pieces are falling into place for a wild season at US Bank Stadium.
To wrap things up, the Vikings are making aggressive, calculated moves to ensure depth across the board, from the offensive line to the quarterback position. Now, I want to hear from you. Who do you think will win the starting quarterback job, and how do you feel about the VanDenmark signing? Drop your boldest predictions in the comments below. Keep bleeding purple and gold, and as always, Skol Vikings.